Imagine this. You're waking up at 10 a.m. in your dream house. $10,000 a week flows into your account on autopilot. You sip your coffee by the pool, scroll your phone, and watch others rushing to work. No boss, no alarm clock, no traffic, just freedom. You do what you love and only that. Beautiful car, unlimited choices, life on your terms. Now compare that to this. Waking up to an alarm you hate, dragging yourself into traffic, stressed out coworkers, an angry boss breathing down your neck, bad office coffee, Excel sheets, angry clients, driving home exhausted, just to realize you can't even afford a proper vacation. The difference? One choice, one system. One moment where you said, I'm done living like this. So tell me, are you going to watch others live your dream or finally build your own? Let's start simple. Today I'm going to show you 10 passive income streams. For each one, I'll tell you how easy it is to start, what kind of effort it took to start seeing $100 a month, and how much I need to do now to keep it running. Let's say you decide to invest in index funds. This is one of the easiest and most proven forms of passive income. You're not trying to pick winning stocks, you're just buying tiny pieces of hundreds of companies at once, like Apple, Google, Coca-Cola, and more. These companies grow over time, and some of them pay you dividends, tiny payments just for owning them. To reach something like $100 a month, you'd probably need to invest somewhere around $10,000 to $12,000, depending on how the market performs. That might sound like a lot, but it doesn't have to happen all at once. You can build it slowly, add a little each month. Reinvest the earnings, and the beauty is, once the money's invested, you hardly have to do anything. Maybe check in once or twice a year. It's like planting a tree and letting it grow. Now, closely connected to that is something called dividend investing. Some companies, especially the more stable, mature ones, pay out part of their profits to shareholders. These are called dividends, and if you own those stocks, you get a payment every few months just for holding them. Dividend investing is great because the cash flow is predictable. It's like having dozens of mini businesses working for you and sharing part of their profit. If you build a portfolio of dividend stocks or use dividend-focused ETFs, you could aim for steady income. To get around $100 a month, you might need to invest roughly $20,000 or more, depending on the dividend yield. But once that's set up, there's very little to do. The money just flows in, regular, simple, reliable. If you like the idea of earning rental income but don't want to buy a house or fix toilets at 2 a.m., there's something called REITs, Real Estate Investment Trusts. These are like mutual funds that hold shopping malls, office buildings, warehouses. When those properties earn rent, you get a slice. It's super simple to get started, just like buying a stock. And to earn around $100 a month, you'd probably want to invest around $20,000 to $25,000, depending on the dividend rate. You won't need to fix leaky toilets. You won't chase tenants. You just earn rental income without being a landlord. Now, maybe you don't have money to invest yet, but you do have stuff and space. Think about this. Is there something you own that you don't use every day? Maybe it's a parking spot, a camera, a bicycle, even a spare room or a corner of your garage. You could rent that out. Seriously. Let's say you live in a busy city and have an unused parking spot. You list it online. Someone books it for a few hours. Boom! You just earned $10 or $15. Do that a few times a week and you're at $100 a month. The maintenance, sweep it now and then. Maybe answer a message or two. That's it. Now let's say you're someone who's good with money, or at least willing to learn. You might look into something like peer-to-peer lending or bond investing. This is where you lend money to other people or companies, and they pay you back with interest. You're basically acting like a small bank. To earn about $100 a month in interest, you'd likely need to put in $20,000 to $25,000, depending on the interest rate. But once that's set up, it's pretty hands-off. You don't have to go chase anyone. The money just arrives. Okay, now let's talk about something that doesn't require capital, but does require creativity. You could make an online course or write an ebook. Think about something you know how to do well. Maybe it's planning. Maybe it's learning fast. Maybe it's building habits. You take that knowledge, turn it into videos or a short book, upload it to a site like Skillshare, Gumroad, or Udemy, and suddenly people around the world can learn from you. You might need a few weeks to make it. Maybe you'll have to film or write. But once it's live, it can keep selling every day. To earn $100 a month, sometimes it takes just one sale every 3 days. or a few dozen people watching your class. And if your course helps people, they'll recommend it and the system grows. And guess what? You don't always have to create something from scratch. You can buy something that's already working. Let's say you find a small blog or a simple app that someone built, but they don't want to run it anymore. Maybe it's making $100 a month, but they're busy with other projects. You step in, buy it, keep it alive. Now it's yours. Yes, buying a website or tool takes some research. You'll need a few $1,000s, but once you own it, you've just bought a working machine. And if you're someone who already creates content on a blog, on social media, or on YouTube, you could add affiliate marketing. That's where you recommend a product or tool, and if someone buys it through your link, you earn a small commission. But here's the key. Only recommend things you genuinely use and love. If you help people find something useful, they'll trust you, and that trust becomes recurring income. With just a few sales a week, affiliate income can easily cross the $100 a month line. Now let's say you're the kind of person who builds tools. Maybe you've made a budgeting sheet, a Notion dashboard, a Canva template. Why not share it? You could sell digital templates that solve specific problems, like planning a week, organizing a project, or tracking your finances. You build it once, upload it, and people can buy it over and over again. With the right niche and good design, one product could bring in more than $100 a month. And it just sits there, ready to work. Or maybe you like design or slogans. You could try print on demand. Create a few t-shirt designs, upload them to a site like Redbubble or Printful, and whenever someone buys one, the platform prints and ships it for you. You never touch the product, but you get paid. Sometimes it's just about creating one design that resonates with people. One design that quietly brings in $10 or $15 every few days. And that adds up. Finally, here's a powerful one, especially if you've ever built something helpful in your own business or work. Maybe you've created a system, a calculator, a spreadsheet that saves time or makes decisions easier. Did you know you could license that tool? Let's say you built a pricing model in Excel for your freelance projects. Clean it up. Add instructions. Offer it as a mini product for other freelancers. Now it's not just saving you time, it's generating income from others. Sometimes all you need is one small business to pay a monthly fee. That's enough to cover your $100 target. So here's the big idea. None of these systems are perfect. None of them are instant, but every one of them is real. And every one of them works if you build it with care. You don't need to do all 11. Just choose one that fits you. Something that matches your skills, your energy, or your resources. Build it, let it run. Then build another, because one day, maybe not far from now, you'll check your phone, and a quiet notification will pop up, 1350s received. And you'll realize you just got paid while doing nothing. And that's when it starts to feel like freedom.